knows my name, because if you are someone who constantly battles with, I've got gray here, or my roots have grown out, Color Wow, according to, now listen to this, was called Colorist in a Compact, May 2013. That's what Vogue has deemed it for you. If you guys have used this, go ahead and give us a call. It's our Color Wow Temporary Root Cover-Up Powder with the brush. There you can see all of the shades. We'll go through all of them. 62,000 have already been spoken for, 6 shades, and it's all about that gray and regrowth that we don't want to deal with anymore. Let me introduce you to a gentleman that is the Director of Training and Education for Color Wow, 14 years of experience at John Frieda. Giles Robinson, hi.
Hi,
How are you?
Great to see you.
Great to see you too. Thanks for finally coming up with the answer too. I've got somewhere to go, and my hair appointment is nowhere in sight. So the Color Wow really has gotten so much great press. I mean, Vogue magazine calling it the colorist in a compact.
That's right. I think it's 9 awards in the last 6 months as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're doing something right. So help us with the shades, and even the dear Kristen tonight said to me, Pat, you got to check this Color Wow out. Here are the shades, so help me.
Okay, cool. So we'll start off. We've got the platinum. That's for your brighter, kind of crisper, more Nordic blondes, and that's for covering up a dark root. And also for covering up a dark root, we also have the blonde. That's for more of your honey tones. Then for your grey roots, we've got the light brown, the medium brown, the dark brown, and the black.
All right. So let's get cracking on this one. This. Hi, how are you?
Hi, wonderful, thank you.
Is for those times, and I swear my hair only grows at the root.
Well, that's it. It's right for those times in between your colouring appointments. You can't get into the salon. You may not be able to do it yourself. And as you can see, kind of with Julia's hair here, she's got these grey roots. And look, all I'll do is very simply just apply the powder to the root area. And as you can see, that will stick, and that actually will stay on right up until you next shampoo your hair. So you can get caught in the rain, you can go to the gym, you can sweat. I mean, look how seamlessly that covers. And it's very, very simple to use. You take your brush, I prefer the smaller end, you've got 2 ends, and you're just dabbing it in.
Onto the
It's
root.
a powder, but it sticks to your hair.
It's professional.
Yeah.
It is a professional compact that you're going to get. A little goes a long, long way, and it's hard to believe that because you cannot see where the powder is and where her natural color starts.
Exactly. It just blends seamlessly. You know,
and all you did was just pat that on.
I just simply dabbed it on. I used the small end of the brush. I just dabbed it on, and look at that.
Yay! For $27, this is the answer. It's small enough to go with you, because, you know, some days you just wake up and suddenly you're like, oh, I think I should have went and got my roots done. So.
Okay, now check this out with Ali's hair. So she's got a dark root coming through, okay? And this, again, is a real problem. You don't want to be colouring your hair all the time.
Giles, what colour are you using?
Okay, so this is the platinum now, and it was the medium brown I used on Julia just before as well.
Thank you.
And then look at this with Ali. We actually just paint in highlights. So you might not want to colour your hair all the time, because all that blonde, you know, can be quite damaging. You know, it can be quite expensive as well. Now look at that. Look how that reflects like real hair. There has been nothing that you could ever put on your hair like that without using an ammonia, without using a peroxide, that is actually going to look and feel so natural. I mean, look at that. It's got a light reflecting particle in it.
It's fun to me to think that 62,000 of you can relate to the whole thing, because you know what? It's expensive, it's time consuming. The schedule in our lives doesn't always work out to when your gray pops back in or when your roots happen to show up. So the platinum, again, Giles, is for?
Yes, your crisper, kind of brighter Nordic blondes, and you saw that just before. And then you've got the blonde, that's some of your honey tones. And then you've got the light brown, I'm just about to show you on Amy here. Then we've got the medium brown, the dark brown, and then right through to the black. And again, you've got a little compact, it's got a great little mirror, very easy to use. You just take the brush, again, I like the smaller end, a little bit more precision, and all you do is simply just dab it into that root area. Now you can, like I was saying before, you can get caught in the rain with this, Pat, okay? You don't have to be worried about it streaming. If you want to go work out in the gym, that's absolutely fine.
How does it come out?
It shampoos out. So you just shampoo your hair and it completely comes out. But until then, it doesn't feel sticky. You know, it doesn't flake. It doesn't feel like kind of gammy in your hair. It really just looks and feels so natural. I mean, you can see how easy this is and how I'm just applying it just to a root area.
And it's going to take, you get up in the morning and you part your hair, you brush your hair and you go, oh geez.
Yeah.
All you have to do, you have your Color Wow Compact, you pay $27 for it. To the rescue, it's like 911 for your hair, whether we're talking about highlights, whether we're talking about, you know, the gray that is constantly nagging at you anymore. You know, this was, you mentioned 9 different awards.
In the last 6 months.
In the last 6 months. The 2014 CEW Beauty Insider Choice Award, both in the U.S. and the UK. Best New Hair Care Product Prestige category, Best Hair Coloring category, the Katie Couric Show, the Good Morning America, and there's a whole longer list that I won't go through because the proof is in the pudding. You get to try it, you get to have it at home, and now you have, for $27, an opportunity really to get something that's so simple. I've always wondered why somebody didn't create this before.
Well, that's it, you know, and if this had been created before, you wouldn't ever have to see anybody with grey roots, and you'd never see anyone with dark roots again. It is that simple. And there are other products out there, like I said, but they just don't work. They're sprays, they're difficult to control. I mean, this is just
this you can
easy.
really pinpoint. So if you have just, and I'm not picking on you because God knows I have more gray. If you have, you know, I have a 9/11 patch of gray that I contribute to that. So I can go right in there and just touch up that 9/11 patch. We're doing the root, or the scalp and the root here,
no,
or the
it's
part.
just the root. And what's good, it doesn't go on the scalp. I mean, look, it really...
Yeah, because her scalp is still white, the way it would naturally be. So
And
I'm
that's
not
it.
going to know. Could guys use this?
Yeah, absolutely. I know lots of guys that use it around the hairlines in those temples where it really starts to go quickly.
Although I have to say, I like guys with gray. That's fine. So we could be doing this all hour long, making me very, very happy. How many of these already? About 1,000 of you, over 1,000 of you have already dialed in. This is the Color Wow. Yesterday or the day before, when the buying team was kind enough, they were like, I don't know what color your hair is, Pat, so have these two. Didn't hurt my feeling one bit. So you can even order more than one at $27. Again?
Okay, so your platinum for your brighter blondes, and you just saw me here with Sydney doing the blonde more for your honey tones. Then you've got your light brown, the medium brown, your dark brown, and your black.
Giles, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for bringing this.
My pleasure.